What's up, legend? I am on the famous walk of shame, walk of fame. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. It's amazing. It's amazing here to see all the things that's going on, and all the setup, all the people, and just seeing the environment. I was standing just before watching like the Hollywood sign, look all over LA and stuff like that, and I was doing photos, I was doing videos and all that sort of stuff. But sometimes in those moments, that's where we're gonna be, really careful, not letting go of the moment and then be present in the moment. So basically, I did 2 rounds, right? So I did 2 rounds, one with videos, one with photos, and then I basically just walked around again without any cameras or anything. And this were like, I was just totally present there. So that's the thing, you gotta stop up sometimes and then just be absolute present in the moment. And I was just standing there and looking up to the sign, looking all over LA, looking all over the city, recalling and experiencing the feelings of gratitude, experiencing the feelings of, okay, I'm doing the right thing, I'm pushing myself, I tick it off my things on my bucket list and all that sort of stuff. I'm moving in a direction I want to go, so that's the most important thing, you just got to stop up, be present in the moments, and then realize, okay, you're on the right track. I'm doing good, I'm feeling better right now, I'm stronger, I'm losing weight, my skin is better, my mood is better, my circle of influence starts getting better, like all those small things you realize in those moments when you are in a place where you always have dreamed about being, and then you be present in the moments. It could also just be, I was standing at Santa Monica Beach today, looking all over the beach, and then just be grateful in the morning there, right? Just taking it all in, taking the sun in, taking the beats, taking the waves in, because when you do that, when you're present in the moments, you experience every sense, every feeling of the things you basically are seeking anyway, right? We are seeking those feelings. We are seeking feelings of happiness, good mood, excitement, right? But those things require that you do things. So when you then do things and you are in those moments, right? Be present, be grateful, and then take it all in. What is the fastest way to get something new? What is the fastest way to get something new? Right? Hard work plays a big impact. Hard work is a broad concept. Hard work can be many things. Hard work can be being at the right time, being at the right place at the right time, right? Hard work is putting yourself out there constantly, right? Putting you into the situations where it's likely for you to meet, to get, and to be exposed to the things you want, right? For so long, really worked behind the scene and building the business and focusing on, all good brother, focusing on, building the platform, focusing on building the content, focusing on, building the pages and programs and all that sort of stuff, But being here in LA for now, seeing how the people are ruthless and relentless in terms of meeting new people, in terms of being in front of people, like me being at the conference and being exposed to 12,000 people was mind-blowing, a shift in mindset. Me being here in LA right now and see how the people are operating, being with Zach, my friend, seeing the people I met there, see how they interact with people and how they just connect. Like we were at that restaurant yesterday and we spoke with probably 10 people, 10 random people, right? Just instant connection, right? Instant connection. You just gotta go through the norm. You're just gonna go through the masses and put yourself out there. Where I'm from in Denmark, we're not supposed to just talk to the next guy on the street. We're not supposed to do all that sort of stuff. We're supposed to be, kept by ourselves and keep quiet and the whole tall poppy syndrome, right? So put yourself out there. Put you into situations where you're likely to, get uncomfortable. That's what I talked about in the other video. Put yourself there where people are. People are the gateway to anything you want in life, good or bad. And what I would say with Zach, my friend there, he told me yesterday, he said his dad told him once when he was growing up, he said, like, build friendships before you need them. You know, get good friends before you need them. And what does that mean? It means that you shouldn't just go out and network and meet people and hang around with people because you want something out of them, right? Help them, give them a hand first, and you will get a hand in the future. Build long-lasting relationships, because that's what's going to take care of you. That's what's going to help you when you're in a situation where you're like, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do. That's what want to help you when you're in a situation where you need a hand for something, right? You need advice, you need, you know, a ticket, you need a direction for something, right? That's where real friends are in. That's where real friends are for, right? So yeah, it's been an amazing trip so far. I've been learning so much at the 10X Growth Conference 2020 with Grant Cardone. It was 3 days of intensive learning, constantly being on and meeting people and all that sort of stuff. But you know, something magical happened when you put yourself out there and you push beyond what you think is possible, when you push beyond what you actually want to do, right? You know, stretching yourself and talking with as many people as possible, put yourself into, you know, new environments, new people, new opportunities. Something magical is happening. So, you know, the biggest thing I learned from the conference, it's not necessarily the things they taught us, the specific strategies and plans and all that sort of stuff. What I basically learned the most from was a belief, right? A belief in that, you know, more is possible. A belief in, you know, everything can happen, right? Being around a guy like Grant Cardone, being around, you know, stars like John Travolta, Usher, Floyd Mayweather, Dana White, Kevin Hart, being around those people, so close to those people that you can see their facial expression, they can see the tone of, like, you can listen to the tone of voice, you can see their body language. Being around those people creates something you can't explain, right? It gives you a sense of uplift. It gives you a sense of, right, there's more to be done. There's more to be done here, right? And again, you know, a belief, when you can create a new belief, inside you, when something makes click inside you and you're like, okay, I can do this. Not before it clicks for you. You can have heard it 20 times. You can have watched videos and strategies and do this and think about that. This is how you're going to be successful. But before it clicks for you, before you shift your belief inside yourself, before you get around it and you make that shift, not before that will it happen for you, right? So these are the biggest takeaways for me being here in LA right now, for me being around so many high performance people, so many beautiful, amazing people. That's just given me, you know, it's just given me such a boost for, okay, I'm gonna get home now. I'm gonna get the gloves on again, and I'm gonna work harder. My beautiful friend Zach, as I met at the conference, I met him for like 30 seconds, right? Got his Instagram, and now we linked up here in LA. Like, they took me out, him and his business partner, friend, they're both in real estate, took me out for lunch, and they were just so amazing. Like, they just welcomed me like I was family, like they know me forever, right? Really took me in, you know, and you know, explained to me and asked me if there's anything they possibly can do for me, if they could link me up with someone, if they could do something. They're there for me. And now just finishing up in Gold's Gym here right now, I'll talk with the first 10 people there, and they're all just positive, happy, they were uplifting, they were like, go for it, dude, come on, you can do more, you're fucking crushing it, you look amazing. Like, just positive expressions, positive mindset, positive thoughts, right? And when you're around that for long enough, I promise you, you shift your mindset, right? You raise your baseline. You know, you raise your standards, you raise your level of thinking, right? And when you start doing that, that's back to the shift of belief. You suddenly start doing more, right? You suddenly start become aware of, okay, I need to put more effort in, right? So never fall into the complacency in terms of like, okay, you're doing much already. Never fall into that, because don't judge yourself for what you did last week or last month or last year, and compare yourself to where you were compared to where you are right now. Constantly strive for how can you become uncomfortable? How can you put yourself into stress? How can you put yourself into insecurity? How can you put yourself into uncertainty about, okay, what's going to happen? People that know more than you, people that have been in business longer than you, people that have a better physique than you, people that are doing more than you're currently doing, right? Your inadequacy will play out there, right? As it does for me as well, like, because it's like, oh wow, it's uncertain here right now. We're in America, right? But when you can see beyond that, when you can lean into the uplift of that, like, magical things will happen. Magical things will happen when you do that. When you lean into the insecurity, when you lean into the uncertainty, when you lean into, okay, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not negative affected by it. I use it as a driver, right? So, get around where it's better. Get around new smells. Get around new thoughts. Get around new people, right? Because that's where everything will happen. That's where all the magical will happen.